Hey YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks Garage. Well, I have sort of a knife review. This is the knife, or type of knife I will say, that I daily carry it. There's the one I'm carrying right there. Exactly the same knife. The only thing is this one is a couple years newer. And why that is because one day I lost this one. And it's been about 2 years ago that I lost this. And these are always on sale. I live near the Buck Knife Factory, and these are always going on sale. And so they're like, I don't know, less than 20 bucks. I don't know what they are if you have to pay full price for them, but they're less than 20 bucks. And these ones are actually, I believe, USA. Buck USA. I don't know if you can see that, but it is a USA. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. I have been told that the metal, the blades are, if they say USA on them, are made in the USA, but if they're like the cheaper ones, the handles are made somewhere else. I don't know if that's true, so don't take that as gospel, but that's what I have heard. But regardless, there it is. That's my everyday carry. Now, good, bad, otherwise of these, as far as this one, I don't even know. Hold on a minute here. It just says Buck USA. So I've been looking, I can't find an actual name on this. The blade here says, I believe, my eyes aren't what they used to be, but 286G. So I don't know if that's like a model number or the type of steel it's made out of. I don't know a ton about knives, I'll admit that. I use them a lot, but I've never done any studying on knives. But regardless, they have these on sale all the time. They're fairly cheap, inexpensive, but yet still sort of made in the USA. And I love this knife. The only downside about it is it's difficult for me to sharpen myself, which I don't have that problem with most knives. I've been able to sharpen most of my everyday knives. But the good thing about it is it's, I believe, so hard or difficult, but it holds an edge for a very long time for me. So that brings us to this one right here. Lost it a couple years ago. The other day I was out next to my driveway here, and there's a bunch of dirt, and I've driven my tractor up on it, and I've had stuff thrown on top of it, and I don't know what all has happened to this knife. But the other day I saw a little glimpse of orange sticking out of the dirt. So I actually kicked it, because I thought, oh, it must be a piece of plastic or something stuck in the ground, I should get it out. I kicked it, and this popped out, which I don't know if you can see that, but there is dirt, you know, buried in there, and I've actually kind of brushed it off a little bit before I did the video. But I thought, you know, I should just leave that in there so people can see that's been in the dirt for a couple years. And I will say, I don't know if this is stainless or what it's made out of, but a couple years, that thing is still fairly shiny. There is a few little tiny speckles of what appears to be rust. I don't know if it's something from out of here or if the actual blade is rusting a little bit, but nothing that couldn't be cleaned up. And it still functions. It's a little more difficult, but I just need to clean it up and lube it up a little bit, and that'll be good as new. So you know, that's not exactly a torture test, but it's been through a couple winters, couple summers, you know, and rain. I mean, we've gotten just a stupid amount of snow and rain here recently. So that just shows that even their cheaper ones are pretty darn decent knives at the very least. Buck is definitely up there with some of the best in my opinion, but I am a little biased because I can get them for cheaper around here. But regardless, go check these knives out. Go check Buck Factory out. It's really cool. I believe they're doing the tours now again, so go check that out. It's kind of a fun little tour they have there. And they sharpen your knives for you. If you have any knife, they'll sharpen it for $5, but if you have a buck knife, they'll sharpen it for free there. I can go have that sharpened anytime I want. A little bit of Windex and some, what is it, 1500 grit that I had that I found laying around. Cleaned up. This is the one right here. I cleaned up the little rusty spots. There's a little bit up in here that I couldn't get around this, but honestly I think with a little bit of use that'll even clean itself up a little bit, and you'd be kind of hard pressed to tell which one's which here. This one is a little shinier. I didn't even oil this. All I did was clean it up, shot a bunch of Windex in there, and it's working just fine now. So you can take it. So it's working good now. So honestly, about the only other thing we could maybe do is this isn't a great test, but I mean it cuts good enough. I don't know how well this one will cut. It's probably sharper than the one I've been using, to be honest. I don't know how, I can't remember how long I had been using this since the last time I sharpened it, but I'd say it's slightly sharper. I'll probably go have this one sharpened. I'm going to throw this one back in my pocket and use it, and keep this one for backup yet again. So there you go. Now you know. Thanks for watching Junkworks Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and obviously master of none. You all have a good one.